you want to do is get the blood sample as long as that it's not coagulated yet. Yeah, that's why you put anticoagulant. And then, of course, there is a process of removing the layer of blood. You need to centrifuge. You remove many of the PMN as well. Yeah, and then you incubate the neutrophil that you get with the NBT just now. Yeah, nitro blue tetrasodium. Right, so you put it there and then you incubate. Right, once you incubate it, of course, there will be you need to look under the microscope. So when you look under the microscope, then you can see whether the neutrophil has turned blue or they become colorless. Yeah. So here it is. This is a negative one. Yeah, this is a positive one. But let's just have a look at this one. All right. Result. Yeah. Normal, the white blood cell will turn blue when NBT is added. So this means that the cell should be able to kill bacteria and protect the person from infection. Yeah, because there's a lot of neutrophil, there's a lot of NADPH, there is a lot of ROS, and there's a lot of phagocytosis function. Yeah, so there will be a lot of hydrogen being produced and the NBT will turn blue. Okay, that's normal, that's good, that's what you want to look for. However, yeah, abnormal is when the sample does not change color when NBT is being added. So the white blood cell is missing something to kill bacteria. The white blood cell do not produce hydrogen that can change the NBT to blue. Why? The hydrogen is not there, because the ROS is not there, because the NADPH is not there, because neutrophil probably is there but not functioning, or the neutrophil is there but not in a big amount. Okay? All right. So here, this is the control positive, a lot of blue here. So your neutrophil is functioning well. It's very good. The phagocytic mechanism, yeah, is functioning well. So the NADPH is released by the healthy neutrophil. In turn, will release the production of ROS. In turn, will activate the phagocytosis mechanism of the neutrophil. They are well and good. But however, there's something wrong in here. The NBT is not turning blue. It's probably there is no ROS. There is no NADPH. The neutrophil is there, less in number or defect. Okay? So here is your CGD, chronic granulomatous disease, because we say that NBT test just now, neutrophil function test, yeah, can screen for CGD. So this is the person who have pneumonia. This is an aspergillus pneumonia. But I think during coronavirus also this happened when a lot of section of your lungs, yeah, will be white. So it's not functioning because there are patches of your lung cells kind of clumps together. And when it clumps, the X-ray cannot penetrate, so it become white. So this one is a good your bronchioles, yeah, cells, so they can penetrate. So this one is a good lung, yeah. And if it's a lot of patches, white patches, it is a pneumonia. So this is a normal with a lot. If you can see, this is kind of blue maybe at the edge. Yeah, this is the patient without any blue at all. They have the neutrophil, but there's no blue NBT. So here it says here, nitro blue tetrasodium, your NBT is reduced by NADPH oxidase to yield an insoluble blue formation salt. But however, this patient do not have this formation salt, yeah, as in normal. Okay, the carrier will have a little blue there, but not all. But one thing about your NBT, you have to do it. Oh, okay, I think it's already in the next slide. So this is again talking about the semi-quantity assay, the function of NBT. Yeah, right. So so that is NBT. So another one is called chemiluminescent assay. So this assay also use neutrophil, yeah, and they know that neutrophil can increase oxygen consumption during phagocytosis, yeah. So what we do is it called respiratory burst, respiratory when you use oxygen. So it generates oxygen, free radical, and after the production will decay naturally and emit light, yeah. So okay, so that's what happened. 1 second. I need to do something here. Excuse me for a while. Okay, I'm sorry about the interruption just now. Yeah, somebody want to get into the room, so I need to stop it, but I'm going to continue. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so where are we? Oh, chemiluminescent. Okay, guys, can you see the slide?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So back to this chemiluminescent. Okay, just now we are looking at the neutrophil function as in the phagocytic mechanism as a result of ROS, as a result of NADPH, as a result of neutrophil functioning well. Yeah. So now we are looking at chemiluminescent assay where we know that when during phagocytosis, yeah, there will be a lot of oxygen being consumed or increased oxygen consumption. So in there, yeah, it also at the end of the day, when the oxygen is being consumed, it will be used oxygen, so it will be called oxygen-free radicals. So after being used, the oxygen-free radicals will somehow decay naturally, and with that, yeah, it will emit light as because we put in fluorescent dyes. Okay, so phagocytic activity. Instead of looking at the granules, blue-black granules, we are looking at the relative light unit. So what you need to do is you are using spectrophotometer or you are using luminometer. Yeah, RLU stand for relative light unit. So the more phagocytic mechanism going on, the more phagocytic activity is being done, or the more phagocytic activity present, yeah, the more of these oxygen-free radicals, the more lights you will see. Less light means less phagocytic activity, less oxygen radicals being produced, less neutrophil. Okay, so there are two ways of looking at whether your neutrophil is functioning well or the amount is a lot. So at the end of the day, you can come up with like, okay, your immune status is good because we see that your neutrophil is a lot and they are functioning well, so you are well protected. Okay, right. So for this, neutrophil should be used in the assay within 6 hours. Okay, when the sample is collected, blood sample is collected, you have to do this test. Okay, or else they say because their life span is not in days as in RBC, even though it says days, but somehow the activity will reduce after some time. So if you do not want to lose the activity of neutrophil, you should do the result or the test within 6 hours. Okay, and after 24 hours, about only 10% of the activity of neutrophil will remains, and the result will not be accurate. I would not say valid, yeah, but it will not as accurate as we want to. Okay. All right, so that's that for neutrophil function test. It's very good. Now you appreciate how much is how people can say that, oh, I think there's something wrong with your immune system. Let's have a look at how many neutrophil you have. Not only how many neutrophil you have, yeah, whether they are functioning well. So normally that's what when in blood tests, if you're working in laboratory and if you happen to be in immunology lab, this is what you can do. Okay, not to say you can play around, but you can check your own blood and then you can test on the NBT. It can be done. It's very simple. Yeah, and what else? It can be you can just take someone a blood sample and then you check on that. Yeah, so it's not magical that you know that you can predict, or this person will have less infection, or this person will be susceptible to this because of that. See, that is why at the end of the day, why some people can get sick and why some people not. I tell you this, I think, yeah, we have been exposed as now we are going to school, as now we already go to mamak stall, kita dah pergi restoran, kita dah pergi shopping mall. See, some people exposed to corona, COVID virus. Some people get sick and some people die. And some people can just still, kita kata kenapa dia tak sakit-sakit ataupun kenapa dia tak kena. You know, sometimes the same family, some people are healthy and some people are not. So you can just now appreciate what's going on in the body. Isn't that interesting, people? Interesting, kan? Yeah. Selalu sekarang don't take it for granted. Kita jalan kulu kile, ada orang tu sakit, hacum-hacum depan kita, ada kita okey, ada yang the next day kita dengar, uish, kenapa tu muda-muda lagi jadi macam gitu. See, there's something going on with your immune defense. Remember from a previous basic immunology, I said that kita punya immune system ni macam sistem pertahanan negara lah. Kalau kita punya tentera tu tak sihat, kalau kita tak ada good weapon, so negara akan diserang lah, macam sekarang Russia dengan Ukraine. But of course that entirely different story. But every now and then you can always make a comparison. Yeah, as you know that Russia is being very healthy and strong in the body because they are a very good healthy country, so they can fight easily. Yeah, Wan Nuraisha, buka mata sikit sayang. Mengantuk ke? Okay, never mind. All right, so we have 11, 12 now. Okay, 11. So let's stop for a while. Mungkin ada yang belum breakfast. Let's stop for a while and then we come back at 11:30. Yeah, we continue at 11:30. So at the meantime, either you go and have coffee or have breakfast, or if you have done that, you look at the slide and think about it, because there are so many things to understand. The concept is there. Tapi kalau kita dengar sekali je, tak ada bagi kesan. Tapi kalau kita dengar, lepas tu kita fikir. Yeah? Banyak OO-nya tu kita faham. Tapi kalau